Oh, damn. What is this?
Was that the internet?
What is it? What is it?
Oh, hey
How did I
there.
get here?
How's it going?
Just
Why am I in this
shit up on our doorstep like this.
box?
Oh.
Boom. There we go.
You're in a glass case of emotion.
Just
Get me outta
to pull back a curtain real quick. I realized I hadn't listened to the recording to test to make sure our audio was okay, and my microphone wasn't being picked up at all. It's fixed now because I
There
know
we go.
why,
Seamless.
but no one would have known. But I wanted to out myself.
There we go.
No gremlins today.
Shut the fuck
Why would
up.
you do that?
What is wrong?
What
with
is
you?
wrong with you?
He
God,
summoned
what?
them.
Damn it. Yeah.
I'm a spy.
First it's
Dumb
commas,
boys,
now it's
cool, that's who
gremlins.
you are.
Like,
That
They pay me
owl's a
what-
gremlin.
They,
You can
they
tell
pay
it's
me
true.
pretty well.
Oh, that owl is a gremlin.
The gremlins pay?
Did the gremlins guy have a union or?
Yeah.
No.
I didn't know.
Every
See,
every
it
gremlin.
stares at Brickley, or I should say Zelma. Just
I don't like it
perfectly.
at
Look at it.
all.
Slowly staring.
Trying to find his eye
Wow.
contact. Like, hey, where are you?
You know what I bet those?
Now you need to get an animated thing, Brickley, where lasers shoot out of your eyes towards the owl.
That'd be
I'd have to stay very still for that, and that sounds awful.
Sounds worth it. That's what it sounds like.
Sweet.
Put it in post.
Hello, everybody.
Sorry.
We're the Casual Ones. Welcome to our weekly Thursday Dungeons and Dragons stream. I am your host and DM, Michael Pitts. With me, we have Aaron, Ray, Malcolm, and Peaches. Wow. And the owl. Don't want to leave the owl out.
Fuck that owl.
You can't.
It's true. Fuck the owl. But no one likes the owl.
You know-
Wow. I like the owl.
You know, I'm just trying
But
to
they
get
are.
our campaigns to link up. Okay, Lucy's got to be in every single one of them. So, like, okay, you guys are welcome.
Ah,
No one
yes.
asked me to
The,
do that,
the
but-
Casual Ones D&D EU.
Yeah, way to ruin Pitts' chance of going back and addressing the whole Lucy thing by putting
Yeah.
it in everything.
Yeah,
Great,
you'll never know the
perfect.
plans now. And they were
Yeah.
extensive.
Listen,
Well,
I beat him to it. Okay, that's it.
Since Lucy is now a familiar, it means that it's a soul of a celestial, so she died.
Oh, true.
Wait, is that how that works? The
Yeah, it's
familiar is
kinda
just
like a
dead
ghost.
things? Okay,
Yeah.
interesting. Alright.
Anyway.
Who killed Lucy Pitts?
Speaking of celestial
In
ghosts,
case you haven't been here before, first of all, we go off topic a lot. Second of all, we do stream on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Currently, if you want to ever check out our Tuesday stream, we're currently venturing through space with our GM, Aaron
This
Roberts,
is true.
in the Heist and Crimes of Juniper's Eye. If you want to see some space shenanigans that... I was going to try to relate it to something, but it's not. There's too many mishmashes. It's just everything space that you like, it's in it. Just go check it out.
All the space. Before
you know
it
the
was
good
cool.
space. You know all
And
the
it's
good
not a
space.
broken system like Spelljammer.
Got him.
It's an infinite amount of space.
Why are we
Burning
bad
bridges,
talking them? We're
baby.
playing D&D now. Right now. Couple things I want to talk about just before we go and get into our session tonight. So first of all, in case anybody who watches this or listens to this is local, we're going to be at the Ragnarok convention in Waterloo this weekend, which would be August the 20th. We have our own Ray Fisher, who's going to be running a couple games. He's going to be running Cyberpunk and Through the Breach. So if anybody's there, wants to come by, say hi, check us out, feel free. Come say what's up. Me, Aaron, Peaches, and Ray will be there. The Malcolms hate us.
Wow.
Weird, but
Basically.
true.
I'm watching my child.
Yeah. Out of
Hey,
spite of
actually,
us.
Because
Don't
you
worry,
hate us.
we know what's up.
Yeah.
They're a piece of shit.
Y'all get it.
Mostly, I don't have the car. You caught me.
Son of a
Wow.
bitch.
I don't have a plane.
That sounds like an excuse.
poor
I don't know what
bitch.
to tell you, man.
I've heard Taylor Swift will lend hers out to like anybody.
Really?
Drake doesn't even use his.
Well, let me call my
Elon
boy.
Yeah,
Musk
he's-
is 5-minute flights.
Yo, Drizzy Drake. Also, this weekend's gonna be busy. Actually, I have more. I have like 3 things to talk about. But let's just go one at a time because that makes way more sense. On Sunday, we're going to be doing an Extra Life stream. That's the other thing we're doing this weekend. So Sunday from midday onwards, we'll post about it in social medias. But we're going to be doing another session in our previous campaign with our previous characters, the Stalemates. So we'll be picking up on the adventures of Dune, Alton, Peyton, Ben, and Kamari.
Nailed
I was just
it.
like looking at your face, just trying to remember your old characters. And
Hello, my friend.
yeah, it's good.
Like, is he gonna forget Kamari? I'm trying to, but
Remember, Kamari went into an alternate plane.
Yes, he's in the astral plane.
Mari is
Right.
in another
Right.
plane. So
For the second time.
this will effectively be the rescue of Kamari.
You gotta
Spelljammer
rescue the
just came
weakest
out,
person
too.
in the party. You know?
Spelljammer did just come out. Maybe that'll be related somehow. We don't know.
Ooh, maybe.
Yeah, but look forward to that. And as always, our Extra Life streams, we do collect donations towards Extra Life. If you don't know what Extra Life is, Jesus. Fuck. No, but so it is a charity that we take part in every year. Usually we do it one day a year, but lately we've been doing a monthly thing as well as our big 24-hour event that we'll do later in November. But we do collect donations that go towards Children Miracle Hospitals, in most of our cases, the sick kids hospitals in both London and Toronto.
And
Lastly, for anybody who is local to Toronto in the GTA, on August the 27th, some of us, we haven't fully locked down everyone who's going to be there yet, but some of us will be attending Fan Expo. So same deal, if you're going to be there, come out, fucking find us, good luck. But if you do, say hi. If you can't find us, I'm not offended. That shit is gigantic. But we're gonna
little people.
go walk around, check out stuff. That's it. We might be wearing matching T-shirts if the T-shirt guy gets back
Where's
to us.
Waldo style shirt.
It's kind of Where's Waldo. Yeah. It's Where's Waldo if you just wore a black shirt.
It's much harder.
It's very difficult.
I mean, black shirts are less common at this particular convention because cosplay's a thing.
Cosplay's a thing, and also
True.
it's going to be fucking August.
Yeah.
So
There will probably
the
be a
second
lot
we're
of-
outside, we're
Waldo.
going to be sad.
Yeah.
Well,
And
We're
they're
gonna be wearing
probably-
black hoodies.
Yeah, we're gonna
specifically.
cosplay as a group of streamers. You know.
It'll be good.
Real easy.
That's pretty good.
But that's all the stuff we have coming up. I hope there's nothing else yet.
Oh, I
Well-
mean, there's more coming, but maybe not more to announce yet.
True. Oh god, yeah, there's so much more. How many episodes do we have left, Aaron? Do we even want to talk about that yet?
We got like 2 episodes left before we have 2 new campaigns starting.
So also early in September, we're going to be starting up 2 new campaigns. So we're going to be having Ray run a Cyberpunk campaign, which will be taking place on...
The last Thursday of the month, except
That's
for
the
we're
one.
starting on September 1st,
Yes.
because that's basically like the last Thursday of August.
Yeah.
It's fucking close, okay? And
It's
It's
close
fine.
as
enough.
close as you could get
Yeah.
without being the last Thursday.
Yeah, it's August 32nd.
Yes. And then part of some newer people who have recently joined us. I mean, a lot of people would have seen Rebecca on our Tuesday streams, but we also have a new member who's going to be joining this case immediately as a DM, whose name is Rowan. Who you might have seen him during our Extra Life Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles day. He came to play TMNT because he loves it, but he's also going to be running a campaign. I don't know a lot about it because I'm not in it. So
Yeah, he played Master Splinter.
Yes.
Yep.
Not
I thought someone was going to say something about the
Yeah.
campaign, and then we talked
Oh,
about
no.
Splinter
I'm still,
instead.
I'm still on the
Yeah.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle thing. Sorry.
Yeah, that's fine. So lots of stuff coming up. Keep an eye out on our social medias and stuff like that. But if you want actual updates, like more real time, Discord is the place to be. So fuck, if it works, hit !Discord in the chat and you'll get a link to it. Does that work? I couldn't tell you. Last time I fixed it. This time
Just fix it.
I fixed it. It's there. We're good. Perfect. You know what
Did
this
the
is?
link expire?
Lawless. Shut up. Shut up. Shut
We
up.
are a well-oiled machine, guys.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, but we're made of wood.
Now, I was-
And it is burning.
I mean, Grub does light his blood lights on fire. So
yeah.
I had to see it coming.
Okay. Well, we shouldn't talk about anything else. Without further ado, let's go ahead. Fuck. Let's talk about the campaign. Let's jump back into it. So, just to recap our last session, the Punch Drunk Champions, our group of plucky heroes, went a way that no one expected. So, having randomly remembered that they had pulled some kind of arcane cube out of a discarded automaton from like ages past, They went in search of the magical shops around Core to try and learn a little bit more about what this could be, what purpose it could serve, so on and so forth. After meeting a super friendly elf man who offered them riches galore in exchange for the cube, they instead decided to go talk to someone else, and they met Timon, a Loxodon artificer slash master of the arcane of some kind, and decided to, instead of trading this in for riches and items and things that would make them quite happy, try to learn more about it and have Timon work his magic, so to speak, and glean more information from this. In doing so, they entered a contract, an NDA.
It.
Huh?
Without reading it.
Without reading it, yeah, absolutely.
Signed with blood.
Signed with blood. All correct words, yeah.
You happily signed it too.
Which I'm just leading to I was forced.
Yeah, it was, he
I
might
have
have
very
been
good
forced
reasons
to.
for not wanting to do
I mean,
that
to be fair, you didn't read it either.
because of reasons.
You refuse to read it. There's
He
a
can't.
difference.
He just can't.
Never seen him try it, that's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
But yeah, they
That's the
basically.
first line in his backstory. I can't read.
Yeah.
But then
The first thing you gotta know, can't read. But yeah, so you sign what was effectively a magical NDA, which physically restricts you from talking about the cube in any way, shape, or form outside of Timon's workshop.
It sounds like such a bad idea when you say that.
I'm okay. So again, like just to in case you haven't seen the last episode, you want a little bit more. He said, "If you want, I can do this for you," and y'all
Yeah.
said yes. So
Yeah,
We
no one
already
pushed
signed it.
anything except for everybody pushing Grub.
No, I agree with what you're saying. It's just when you say it out of context, it sounds like we made a bad play.
You didn't think he seemed trustworthy?
One of us rolled a good inside check.
One of us did.
an average inside check.
But with all that out of the way and having decided to do some shopping and then buying absolutely nothing, the group made their way to the Starfall Coliseum, where they knew that at least some of them would be participating in some fights, in some matches, and potentially some gambling to try to make back the riches that Zelmith no longer has access to. So, picking up from there, you all approach this very large, white marbled, like archway, and you can see the building itself wraps around. And for those local to Core, you would know this to be the Starfall Coliseum. This is where the elite of the city and the people who can afford to pay their way in and get into the nosebleeds will come to watch, champions of other houses. Sometimes, if you're lucky, champions from other fighting arenas around Ilara will all come and display their talents. They'll have anything from wizarding duels to like a what's the word I'm looking for? Like a combined like magic and also physical combats, or just combats of strength and weapons and things of that sort. Zelmith, Lux, Silas, presumably you've all seen this before. You would know that this is what horse race like gambling is. Like, this is going to the Derby for a lot of these rich people. They will throw money around like it's nobody's business. This is more fun than a casino to them because generally speaking, people will get hurt. As you sort of walk your way up to the gates themselves, which are wide open, you see that there are just inside there are multiple desks kind of set up tiered throughout for people to come in and check in. And as you arrive, presumably, the person themselves, you'll see there's just sort of a fairly young, like probably high teens or like low 20s, just a male sitting there and sees you, Zelmith, and you're not surprised at all by this, but he says, "Oh, Master Zelmith, I believe we do have you here. Is this the group of 5 that
Yes, Randall.
Yes, my name is Randall. Yes. Thank you for
Insight
remembering,
check.
sir. Go ahead and roll an insight check.
Nope, never mind. 8. Randall, it is.
He seems to be
Thank you,
very
sir.
happy that you remembered his name.
Seems to be
All right,
very
Randall. Yes,
Yes.
we're here. We have tickets, and I have some friends who want to punch and/or stab things.
Yes. Here are your just tickets that they'll ask for as you walk in through the main gates just a little bit further down. I just need to know which one of you or how many of you would like to participate in the fighting, if any. It's not required. I'm just curious. You need to have there's a special ticket you need for that in case you've.
And actually, just
yeah.
before I go to raise my hand there, Pitts, are there names on those tickets, or are they just like a generic ticket?
So for this, it's just like a generic ticket.
Okay.
You would know now. Would you say that Silas has participated in these previously?
Unlikely.
Okay.
Would have watched, but
You
yeah.
would have watched. So
Yeah.
usually they will announce the person who is fighting.
Mhm.
That being said, from what your understanding is you can give like a different kind of name. Almost like a wrestling announcer. You know what I mean? Like you can,
Mhm.
you can be like the Silver Scythe if you want to be, or something better or worse. Shit, it's up to you. But they don't always announce by name. Like it's not a requirement from what
Okay.
it seems.
That
But
is.
Rey Mysterio locked down.
Yeah, obviously. Yeah.
I mean, if I was going in there, yes.
Can you do the thing or?
Yeah, what is that? The,
What, the
the
619? Yeah, I can do the 619.
Yeah.
Give me some ropes and a turnbuckle, baby.
I forgot how
couple
much
shots
I
of
read
tequila.
wrestling,
But yeah, you see a little hand in robes and a pointy hat.
yeah.
Excellent. Now have you all taken part in a fight here before?
No.
No? Okay. So just so you know, there are 3 types of combats that you can enter. There is just physical combat, which will have no magic. Any magic that you use will render you disqualified. There is a combined section, which is for magic and physical users. You get to use both. And this might be useful for you, their little friend, looking at you, Grub. There is a magic only. So it's for spellcasters to really test themselves against one another.
He is quite the apprentice.
I'm a master wizard kind of thing. So I was thinking in the middle. I gotta like work on the.
It's you. You just get a ticket from me. You have to tell them when you
Okay.
arrive. I'm just making sure you know and give you a little bit of time to think before you head in.
Okay.
I would warn you that the combined ones, usually the people are much more armored. I would hate to see you get hurt.
Well, you could. I'll get him.
Okay. Excellent. Well, here are the 3 fighting tickets. Just the 3, correct? I didn't miscount.
Oh, and one for Lux.
No, yes, obviously.
you
one
need
for
4?
Lux. Yes, please.
Okay, excellent. Here's your 4th. That's for you, and hands it to you, Lux.
Oh, God. I'm gonna snatch it.
Okay.
When else are you gonna
Well,
have
Randall,
some
it's always a pleasure.
Excellent. Thank you, sir.
Ooh, I should tip you. Huh?
Oh,
Can I
that's-
tip you after the? I'm a little low on cash right now. Can I tip you after?
That's a funny joke. So
I just
a
walk up.
peacebreaker low on cash. It's
I put a
Yes,
gold on the
Good
table.
joke. Good joke.
oh, thank you.
Good joke.
Thank you very much. It's excellent.
Not a
I guess you're his warder. Anyway, much appreciated, and I hope you have a fantastic time.
See you later, Randall.
Best of luck.
I'm still not sure if that man's name is Randall. I gotta be honest with you guys.
I think
He
he
seemed to
might have
like it.
just been.
He
Like,
said it
I
was
would know. Is it
Trump.
Randall?
No.
Oh, it's Randall.
Anyways, I was only thinking on betting on 2 of you tonight, and the reason why is because I'm just going to bet 50 platinum each, and then I'm kind of a little out of cash after that. So who's feeling lucky?
Well, Silas will win because he's the champ.
All right. Boom.
Mhm.
Silas. Who's the
Definitely.
second one?
Probably not Lux.
Ooh, I honestly forgot you were fighting. I'm so sorry. I was just talking to Grub, Silas, and Charlie.
Sorry, I don't know who
wasn't-
that is.
I wasn't going to, but here we are.
It's going to be much fun. Grub, you feeling? I mean, are you going to? Which one are you doing? Just the magic one?
I mean, no, I mean, I'm gonna go for the middle one.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure you knew you weren't a wizard. That's all.
No,
He's got to lean into.
Just had to
this.
check. I just had to check. Charlie?
Hmm?
How you feeling?
I'm okay.
All
How are
right.
you?
I mean, I was hoping for a little more.
The
I'm
confidence is
trying to
definitely-
spend about 100 platinum right now on you guys, and you know, I mean, Silas is obviously going to win, so he
That
was
is
giving me luck.
crazy.
and I'll
Yeah.
probably win.
All right, there's my two. Worst case scenario, one of you win, and I break even.
That's
That
not
sounds
the worst
almost
case
right.
scenario.
One of you will win. One of you will win.
That
One of
almost
us
sounded
will.
like a
I
command.
pat Zelmith on the shoulder and continue walking.
Don't touch me.
Do you want to bet with mine? And I have like the 19 platinum in the
You
bag
just
you
hold
gave
on
me.
to that. Yes.
Okay.
It's rainy day money. Actually, you know what? I will take that.
Yeah.
Take the 19 platinum.
Uh,
Oof.
I go over to Lux. Have you ever seen Zelmith poor?
If he was poor in any part of his life, it
Give it a
was when he
couple
was.
hours.
Well, maybe it will humble him.
It's
Probably
either
not.
go very well or very, very poorly.
All right, let's
Uh,
win some fights, boys.
let's
and
do
girls.
it. Yes. And you see Silas takes his cloak off, and like sort of inverts it. It's green on the interior,
Ooh, nice.
and just
very
puts
festive.
that back over top. Yeah,
Reversible cape.
reversible cape.
Where's Yarrow going to get here?
Sorry, I didn't
Here
bring
I
my
am
Silas.
Strider. Yeah, no.
Yeah. I have to be a wizard now, so I don't have my cape. I'm so sorry.
It's. I'll get over it somehow, wizard.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Anyways.
Just do well, buddy. Like,
Oh, well, yeah, I'll get him.
Gonna get him good. Just watch out for the magic missiles.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm
I got a boatload of them.
Oh,
No,
you do have a.
yeah.
I'm feeling more confident now.
That's right.
Remember when he shot one up into the sky, though? I'm a little worried about his. You know what?
I mean, he was
you're gonna be
aiming for
fine.
the sky. So I'm
make
pretty
sure you
sure-
do have that marked off, if you haven't
Yeah, I
already.
have one
Yeah.
charge gone.
Let's not make sure.
And remember, it's really good if I use all of them. It's very
Yes,
good.
yes, yes,
Yeah.
yes, yes, yes.
Super good to use
Nothing
them.
better than that. Basically.
Yeah, just remember what Grub would remember. That's all.
Exactly.
If he uses all the charges, it does more damage.
That is not false.
It's fair. Okay. So you guys make your way a little bit further inside. And you can see that there is like a gate where there's a few different people. You can see they're all very finely dressed in like nice robes, but they're all obviously like uniformed. And they're the people that are taking the tickets. For those of you with fighting tickets, you are directed to a separate desk to sign up. So the first thing that they're going to ask you is your name. So if you want to provide me with the names that you'll be using and fighting under, I will take those. Let's just do this in order just for my own sanity. We'll start with Wizard, I'm assuming.
Wizard.
Yep.
Yep.
And you're doing the combined.
Mm-hmm.
Not even wizard the
I'm going to call that
wise.
hybrid, actually.
Hybrid.
Hybrid fighting.
Even better.
Silas, what name are you going to enter under?
So that'll be Lockheed.
Ooh.
Lockheed, all right. And you're
And-
doing
That'll be combined.
combined, okay. Charlie?
We'll be under Medicine Crow, and it'll just be physical combat.
The Medicine Crow.
It's a good band.
All right. And
Sounds
Lux.
like a band, yeah.
That is a good band.
I'm gonna turn into Xander, and Xander will be the name, and then I will take hybrid.
Hybrid as well. Okay.
A lot of hybrid
A
theories.
lot of hybrid. Yeah. A lot of hybrid theory. Okay.
Sorry.
See our meteor rise to fame here in Core.
At the Starfall Coliseum.
Yeah, see?
Yeah.
Mm.
It's all
3
part
people
of it.
signed up for the same type of combat. Who's fighting each other?
Yeah.
Oh no! What if they fight each other?
Hey, look, either way you win.
I mean, they can't. They know I'd be. They can't.
Yeah, at the betting booth, you'd be like, you can't bet on both. That's illegal.
Do you know how betting works?
Apparently not.
All right.
But I don't know.
And then otherwise, they just let you know that the physical combat will be where they start. Generally, they'll go physical, then hybrid, then full-on magic, because generally speaking, magic tends to make the bigger mess. So they save that for right when it's time to clean up.
Just let the ice melt overnight.
Exactly. Just like the ice, the blood, the fire. It's like burn marks everywhere. But
The blood fire.
yeah, the blood fire. Fuck, look at grub. But otherwise, you guys all have a bit of time to kill. Before Charlie, they would ask you to come back within about 30 minutes, just while everybody kind of gets in, gets their food, drinks, gets seated. So you guys have a bit of time to kill if you like. There is you can see several bars strewn around the area. They have like you can see there are some actual pop-up shops that sell like different like candied apples and stuff like that. You see that there are a surprising amount of children for it being this late. But this is a spectacle. This is like taking your kids to the Leafs game. It's like, tonight, no bedtime. As long as you can last, you get to be out here and watch these people try to kill each other.
Well, if I still had 19 platinum, I'd try to buy one hot dog and a beer.
I mean, you could ask Zelmuth.
That's true. Yeah. I'll definitely run up to you and just point to the beers. I'm out. I'm fresh out. Did you bet it all already?
I mean, I do have some. Hold on. He starts going through silver pieces.
What do you
How
call
much
these?
is it? How much is the beer?
Are you just looking for like one beer, like one ale?
And
Just
beer.
want one.
It'd be like, for here, because of obviously the markup, they got to make their money. It'd be like 2 silver.
Jeez.
Okay, here you go. Here's 4 silver. You can
Confectionery
have 2
stand
beers.
prices, man.
It's like $20 a beer.
That's a lot.
Welcome to the Sky Dome, baby.
That's 2. That's what you can get. So 2 of those discs will get you 1 beer. So you can technically get 2 if you want.
All right.
I'm just not sure if you know how money works. That's all.
Well, I'm used to gold. I know a lot of people use gold, and when you're stealing, usually you find that. That's the one you find the most. So,
Fair enough.
yeah.
Hi, sorry for just assuming you didn't know how money works.
No, I get it. You take it from people's pockets and you give it to other people, and they give you stuff.
Yep.
Yeah.
Here's the general idea. All right. Well, in hindsight, maybe we shouldn't have put Silas in this. I mean, he's trying not to be known in the city, and now he's going into a literal public fighting ring.
Yes,
Where-
He gave a different name.
that was why I gave the different name, changed the cloak,
Yeah.
and
I
I'm
just-
probably going to maybe tuck the hair in. Take the circlet off. That's gone.
I can give you a bit of a change up.
That sounds like a fantastic idea.
Yeah,
No.
I'm inclined to agree.
What are you
No,
feeling,
that's
Silas? You
brilliant.
wanna? We can go. You're. bit of
Wizard,
a-
I'm gonna-
you're a
would you like
fighter,
to
so-
wear that beer as part of your
I
costume?
just start chugging it.
I'm gonna reach out. I'm gonna reach out into my bag, and I'll give Silas a mask.
We can go like orc or
Oh.
something.
You have a mask.
Just, I want that back.
What does this mask look like?
It looks like an owl's mask.
Who? All right.
Yeah. God damn it! I almost answered that too.
You know what, Lux? Sorry, Xander. Thank you.
It's not
This will
bad.
be appreciated.
I don't know if you know this, Xander, but Zelmith hates birds, so hopefully they don't. No, Zelmith's not fighting.
I also won't put it on until I'm ready to get into the ring.
Yeah, don't
We will
set
want
him
him
off.
to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just
Yes,
try to hide your
yes,
face.
they make me murderous.
Yeah.
Gotta lead
Listen,
into
just
this
goes,
now, I suppose.
All right. Now, are any of you going to be eating at all? Like, do you guys want to get food or anything like that while you're here?
No.
Candied apples, nothing?
No.
Damn.
Don't eat
They all
before
look a little
fight.
pricey, so it's gonna be a no for me.
Seeing the shift after you lost access to money is just wow.
Well, let's see if I win tonight. I might shift back.
Candied apples forever.
I did bet 1,000 gold between the
Did
two
you?
of you. Well, is that right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, 1,000 gold. Okay.
Okay, so
Anyways.
so bets aren't open yet. So
I know. I
It's
will
locked
be betting
down.
50 platinum between the two of them. It's very. I talked to them about it, so I figured.
fair. Okay.
Assuming they're not fighting each other, of course.
Fair. Well, as I guess Grub himself is just having a beer, and you're all kind of sort of mingling and spending time near the tables. You do see that on the back wall, where like the largest bar would be, you can see that they actually have a large chalkboard, which is more for, well, yeah. You can see that the chalk itself seems to be very vibrant, most likely magical chalk of some kind, but they're actually writing the names of everybody who's going to be competing against each other. So
Do I see who I'm fighting?
I'm just pulling that up now.
Nice.
Sec. I thought I had this open already.
For the meantime, Charlie's just doing like stretches. Got to limber up.
That's exactly the same as Silas. You know what we're doing is when you're both sitting down on the ground with your legs in the Y, and we're like
Mm.
stretching back and forth. You know,
You're so
Those
stiff.
like-
hammies loose.
stiff. No, that's because of the puncture wound.
Oh,
I would like,
Jeez.
I forgot you
if
got
possible, I would like
stabbed.
to take a walk around, just
Sure.
kind of listening to people's conversations, see if anything kind of piques my interest.
Yeah, absolutely. If you want, you can go ahead and make just a perception check.
I can do that. That's a 21.
21. You kind of walk around just like listening to just like the various conversations, and a lot of the conversations you can hear just as the names are coming up, you can hear people kind of discussing who they think is going to win. You can hear some conversations about like different kinds of businesses. There you can see two very wealthy looking gentlemen talking about like, sounds like caravan trade, and there being delays on the road. Shipments aren't arriving on time, and they're just kind of getting into an argument about who is potentially to blame for something like that. But otherwise, it all just seems to be fairly normal talk between the people.
Okay.
So there are a few different names that do show up on the board. The ones that stand out to you, Charlie, you notice that you're fighting somebody named El Shu. ELSHU. It's not like Spanish, like El Shu. No.
I'm less
El
interested
Lofa.
now.
Like the guy from
freaking
Austin
serious.
Powers. Who throws a shoe? Silas, you recognize that you're fighting. Sorry, give me 1 sec.
Right shoe.
Technically be
You're fighting somebody named Diorite.
perfect.
I will make sure he dies right.
And I love that you guys got this. But much to your dismay, Wizard and Xander are facing each other.
Yes.
Seems about right.
Are there any other names on that list,
This is perfect.
like either other matches that I recognize from
Make-
being local?
Off the top of your head, none that like stick out to you plainly, but make a history check.
Sure.
Xander, you know what to do.
How's a 7 do me?
A 7? You've been away from the city for a while. You know, I would say that you at one point would have been familiar, much like knowing the players on a local sports team. You would have known some of the names, but none of these are really ringing any bells. They must be some of the new young people they picked up, and you know. But yeah, there's nobody that really stands out to you that you
Fair
notice.
Got that bad roll out of the way.
There you go, right? Because you're gonna need them. You're gonna need them. Okay. So
Xander and Grub are fighting each other. This
What?
is awful. That's so terrible. I like making direct eye contact with Xander. It's
What?
awful. You wouldn't want to fight your friend.
Why would you fight me? I don't.
Me? I'd never fight you, no.
No, this is. No.
You can't say no, wizard.
No. We're fighting people in the ring for money, right?
Yes,
aren't
and
you
your first
fighting-
step is fighting me for that cash. Yes.
Oh dear. Okay. Can you hold this for me, Zelmith? I'm just gonna reach into my robes, hand you
Do
some.
you hand me a beer?
No.
Damn.
You get like a bunch of lint and fluff and just a little egg. Put it in your hand. Don't ask
Put it
about
all
what's in it.
my palm
Yeah,
pocket.
keep it safe. All right. Do we go now? Then.
I think Charlie fights first.
Okay. It's Charlie.
Yes.
I'm
really gonna
fighting
fix the
a shoe person.
When there's like 5 minutes before the fight, I like go behind Charlie. I'm like, grab her shoulders, like, you have got this. I'm not betting on you, but I still believe in you. Bardic inspiration.
okay. All right.
Thank you.
And
Shut
Just
those
feel
guys up
hands on
for
your
you,
back,
Charlie.
Zelmith. All right. Can you bet on Deluxe to lose?
Yes, I'm betting on you.
But more importantly, the other way.
I don't know if I can bet on him losing, but I could try.
Because that could be 2 bets, maybe.
Oh,
I don't. Yes, you're right, Grub. Okay, you're right.
path of
I'll
least
try.
resistance. Yep.
I think I figured him out now.
So Zelmith, I will say, as you approach the back table, you do see one of the people who kind of been like running back and forth to like a what you would know as like a sort of a safe cage area that's in the very back where they'll like hold the money and stuff like that. They say, "Hey there, you wanna place a bet on any of the fights? Just need to know who you want and how much you want to bet."
I would like to bet 50 platinum
Yep.
on. Ooh, his name starts with a K, I think. He's got a green cloak. Oh no. I'll be right back.
Yep.
I run over to Silas. What do you use? What's your name again?
it was Lockheed.
Lockheed. I was not even
Yes.
close. Going back. Lockheed. 50 platinum on Lockheed.
Yeah, Lockheed. Yep. Anything else?
I can only bet on people to win. I can't bet on people to lose, right?
That's the same thing.
I know, but I had to ask, or a friend would never let me hear the end of it. The other one's on 50 platinum on Wizard.
50 on Wizard. Are you sure you want to do that? Sounds like there's a wizard of some kind taking part in a hybrid fight. That's bad news if anybody gets close. Just, pro tip.
This is a different. It's Wizard with a T. Trust me.
Okay. 50 on Wizard. All right. Any other bets?
Yeah.
Sure. I'll bet 5 gold on Lux. No, on Charlie. Nope, that's not right. On Medicine Crow.
Medicine Crow. Yep. 5 gold.
Yeah.
That's it.
Is there a
All right.
minimum bet?
No, that's fine. We it's fine. Don't worry about it. 5 gold on.
So
Med
altogether,
Pro.
that should be 1,005 gold.
Sure. You gave me a bunch of platinum, so
I mean, you can do your own conversions. I don't have to. Anyways, and I take the tickets and walk away.
And
Anybody else?
yes, when I walk up. 50 gold on wizards.
50.
And another 50 on medicine crow.
Hold on, medicine crow. Yep.
And then 50 on looks to lose.
Yeah, I took care of that.
Okay.
I promise. Did it earlier. But,
I should maybe
yes.
double dip that way.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you, sir. I just like walk off, just pinching the bridge of my nose.
Any other bets?
Headache before a fight.
Any other bets? All right.
I'm fresh out. So.
Could have bet 19 silver.
Can you imagine? 19 silver. Slap the bench.
Yes, 19 silver.
Yeah.
Right away.
Definitely that silver.
Like stealing platinum from a very ugly babe.
At least you know. You know what I mean? You're self-aware. That's what matters. Okay. Yeah, so soon after you have your bets actually placed, they do begin to call all of the physical fighters to the arena.
Well, wish me luck.
And I won't need it, Charlie.
Good luck.
Yeah. I'm ready to
Can
go.
master them.
I don't think I can
Alright.
help you in any other way.
Yeah.
Would you like? No, I can only do it on myself. Never mind. Do you want to be invisible?
Not
physical
allowed to
combat?
use magic.
All right. You're so. All right. I was going to be rude, and I realized I shouldn't be rude because you're right.
All right. So you guys do know that Charlie's fight is not first. You know, as you're kind of sitting down, Grub, the only one with drinks for some reason, you watch a couple fights go by first. First up, you see two men that seem to actually know each other, but that are wielding just rapiers each, get into like a really intense fencing duel. You can see that a lot of the moves, and Silas, you would notice this specifically. A lot of the moves are somewhat flashy and showy. And you start getting the sense before too long that this is like the warm up for the crowd, like just to get everybody interested.
So much wasted movement with these flourishes. This doesn't make. And then it like dawns on me, like, oh, what a waste.
And that's you. And then like you can see like as that fight's going on, that's when like you can start seeing the heads turn. The conversation throughout the crowd starts to quiet a little bit more. And all the focus and attention is onto the fighting pit itself. After
Cut him like a fish.
you do see you get some like odd looks, but then like you can see there's other people that like start like yelling and jeering as well. Not necessarily to that extent.
Amateurs.
But yeah, you know, they're new to this.
After people start looking at us, that's when the mask just comes down. Just
Owl
remains
mask.
there. Yeah.
Okay.
Try and sit between him and Zelmith. Keep it cool.
We got this.
That's never gonna get
Thanks for
old.
the protection wizard.
You just don't make eye contact with him.
Yeah.
I've seen what he does.
He's gonna fly into a rage.
Yeah, don't say it like that.
You're right. You're right.
Oh, that's bad. That makes me sad.
After that fight finishes, which is more finished, like you can tell that they're, like I said, like they're fairly friendly, and they're the warm up. You can see eventually one gets like a stab on the other, but you can see like the rapier itself just kind of bends as it hits. Obviously not a lethal move, and they seem to have some kind of protection underneath their shirts, just to make sure that that there's no lasting damage done. That being said, once that fight concludes and everybody kind of gets warm up, then you can see a much more serious fight take place. You see a large man, probably like 6'8", 6'9", huge, large, like rippling muscles, just has a hammer in each hand, just comes like walking out. And then you see on the other side, what looks to be, from this distance, kind of hard to see. It's either elven or half elven male who just has just a short sword. And you can tell just from the get-go that this looks like it's going to be a one-sided affair. And, you know, as you see this huge hulking, like Goliath of a man run in, and he just comes down, like, immediately with two strong swings. And you can see, like, the person, like, the other individual just takes, like, one quick step back. And, like, seems nonplussed about it. Like, almost seems bored. And then you can see the flurry of hammers. And at first you think that maybe this is just going to be like a large, slow individual. But you can see that their forms flow from one to the next, and their attack seems to become continuous. And you can see the face of the elven male start to get a little bit more focused and more focused. And you can see like a nodding almost as he's going. And you start to catch that like there's a rhythm to everything that's happening here. And can I have everybody really quick roll either an insight or a perception check for me, please?
Yeah.
24.
Ooh, that's a natural 20.
21.
Okay.
God dang.
I can't see anything through my mask.
I rolled a natural 20 insight for a total.
Okay. So,
Oh.
what did you
Yeah,
get, Lux?
never
Were
mind.
you shit? I'm just joking.
14.
Okay, fair. Especially for those who got over 20 in whatever capacity that you did. This seemed like a very serious match at first. And you can see like there's a couple times where the elf will get caught like just like slightly like on like the shoulder and kind of rolls out of it, but looks to be hurt, and kind of you can see the momentum carries them. But then you see the head nodding again. And you can see the other person, like their eye contact looks very focused. And you realize that this is another show match. And what he's counting is the steps. And then you realize that there's a rhythm behind every movement that's happening here. And every time that he's getting hit, he's already launched himself in the direction that like the hammer will be going to make it look like he's taking, you know, an incredible amount of damage, but seems to roll out of it and be okay. And it's because he's just using the momentum of the swings with his own, combining that to make it look like a very one-sided affair, but also a very showy fight as well.
Oh my god.
Is this common, or does this seem off from what I imagine? I spent a lot of time here because gambling.
You definitely spend a lot of time here. You know that there's usually a few matches that are more for show than for anything else. You know that always like the first one's kind of a throwaway. But you also know that they started sprinkling in more of these like show matches and these like demonstrations. Once people caught on where all the show matches were. Like they're like, okay, the first one's always whatever. So people would just continue talking through it. No one would really pay attention. So now they'll mix it up. Sometimes it's not always the first one. Sometimes it's not always the second. You don't ever really see them usually back to back. And you can hear like from the crowd who seems to be getting very into it. You know, when it gets hit by the hammer, you hear like the, oh, and then rolls out and just, yeah. And like people get really amped for it. You can tell that like not everybody is clued in and catching on into what's going on here. But what you do notice as well is that there is actual blood being spilled. Eventually you see that the short sword user will actually go in and cut into, you know, very major places that, like major muscle groups that don't have a lot of issues getting slashed or punctured. None of the cups are very deep, but now it seems like there's more at stake here and people are getting more into
Might
it.
bleed a lot, but you know, a stitch or two in your face.
Exactly. And Silas would know this probably more than you, Zelmith. But there's like yeah. Well, and there's like a crack team of like healers that they keep here because anybody dying is bad for business. People don't want to come back if you know that's going to happen. So they do have like a pretty well stocked team of clerics and healers and things like that.
This is a civilized city, after all.
Exactly.
That's not what I would call it.
Yeah, they're fixing
Big old
fights.
scare quotes around that.
Okay, good, because
Yeah.
you're wrong.
Sorry, I realized I shouldn't look directly at you.
I mean,
That was a close one.
brr.
Good thing that I didn't fix your guys' fight. Oh,
Should have bet on
no.
yourself, Sil.
I don't know who's gonna win in my fight.
You
If
are.
it's fixed too.
No, Grub. If it's fixed for you to win.
I
I'll
hope so.
roll a
We got
deception
that.
check if I have to believe it. If he has to believe it, I don't care. It's fixed for you to win,
Oh
but you
God.
still have to try your hardest.
All right.
Where's
Playing dirty.
Where's
I don't
Xander
know.
sitting at the moment? I just have to talk to my brother. I talked to Xander. Give me 1 second.
Oh.
And I sit next to Xander. I was being subtle before, but we both know what's going to happen when you fight Grub, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna win.
Okay.
I'm just kidding.
I don't. The issue is that I've never been sure when you're kidding. I don't know if it's a changeling thing, but I really can't figure you out most of the time.
Listen, even if Grub makes a mess out of this, I can correct it.
I don't know what that means, but I trust you. Pat him on the back.
worry.
Sit next to Grub. Make hard eyes at the owl mask for Grub's sake.
Oh no. Everything's cool.
My head turns 180 degrees.
Oh fuck!
And then, yeah, Zelma's eyes start to bleed when that happens.
I've been working on that one.
Oh no.
All right. Before too long, that fight also ends.
Who wins?
Hmm?
Who wins?
Oh, who
Oh,
wins?
David wins, not Goliath.
Oh,
Of course.
Classic.
There it is.
Yeah.
Classic. You guys know how this goes.
they rigged it.
All right, and just getting the next setup done here. Okay. And then finally, you do hear the announcer come out and announce a fight between Medicine Crow and El Shu.
Dun, dun, dun.
And
Got this.
while
You
we
can do
get
it.
over to that,
Shoot.
No. Wait, did you bet on the shoe?
No.
'Cause Medicine Crow's actually Charlie.
I know.
Okay.
I just think his name is funny.
That's rude.
I mean, you're not wrong, but it's still funny.
you know what? We haven't done this in a long time. I don't even know if this button works anymore. Let's find out.
Oh, this is spicy.
Okay.
What's gonna happen here?
Hey!
Hey, it worked. Perfecto.
Perfect.
Look at that.
So
Not too
nice.
shabby looking.
Look at all that marble.
Yeah.
All that marble.
They have power washers, right?
Hmm?
They have
Uh,
power washers in
They seem to
D&D?
have power washing of some kind, though you
Okay.
don't know how or to what extent.
High pressure.
The water
hydromagic.
tour.
The water toy, yeah. They just bring that guy on. They're like, hey, get splashy. Fucking runs around real quick.
That's what happened. He escaped from core.
Well, remember I planted new ones?
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah.
To terrorize Williston? No, it was Torin, right?
Yeah.
God, I hope that doesn't work.
Yeah. Because the mayor or whatever there said that they didn't need my help hunting monsters, so I planted monsters so they would need my help.
Yes.
Was that in Torin or Willowston?
That was
Torin.
Torin, yeah.
That's much further away, so I really
Yeah.
hope it didn't work.
He's the Johnny Appleseed of the D&D universe.
Just planting monsters everywhere he goes.
Sometimes you just gotta.
You gotta make good business decisions.
All right. Sorry, give me 1 second. Apparently
Guarantee
the...
return customers.
This one.
Mhm. So I could help everyone in advance, but he didn't want that. So all right.
That's fine, I guess.
Do we
Oh,
break
that
something?
wasn't it.
I
No,
will
it was
remind
it was on mine. It didn't save the thing that I had set up. That's all.
Oh no.
Reminder. Inspiration.
This-
You have bardic inspiration, and if you
Mm-hmm.
if it fails, you get to keep it till it succeeds. That's the way my bardic. is.
Charlie does, yes.
Charlie.
Yes.
Charlie. Medicine.
I am
Crow.
unable to pick up or do anything with my token.
Oh, that's interesting. Oh, I think I know why, actually. Give me 1 sec. Thank you for letting me know, though.
So
You're
dead.
And you're
Delete.
dead. Get fucked. Wait, where's?
Is this person dabbing?
It does look like that.
Can you move that one?
Yeah, I can interact with it.
Alright. I'm just gonna move it over here.
And yes, kind of.
They're just holding a dabbing pose, like while T-posing. It is like this insane hybrid.
It's not really.
Maybe it's a sexy dance. I don't really know.
I think
It's a fighting stance. Damn it!
Yeah, that.
Sexy dance
Fuck
fighting.
you guys.
Capoeira.
Weirdest
water
dab
stance.
ever. Why would you dab that way?
You don't dab up here.
Yeah, it's a stab.
You
when
don't
do it
dab
that
like
way.
this.
It's the fantasy version.
Yeah.
Fancy dab.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Oh, no.
But I love it. Okay. So while we get into that, Jesus, on the dice already.
Get your dice already.
I know.
Hey, did you know we're playing D&D today?
When? What time?
I
You
heard
know when?
about it.
About 45 minutes ago.
Oh,
Oh
okay.
my god,
Yeah.
Excellent.
that's really late.
Well, then why don't we go ahead and roll initiative?
For me, no.
No, you.
What if we wanted like jump in, like Royal Rumble this bitch from the sidelines?
I'm holding a suggestion.
Hey, you can do whatever you want to. I ain't gonna stop you.
D&D needs more WWE. That's what it needs.
So I rolled a 4 because I rolled a natural 1.
Ooh.
Just get that out of the way real quick.
Yeah, get
Do
one
you have
now.
bargains for? I'm just kidding.
Can you imagine?
Okay. Well, hilariously or interestingly enough, you do not go first. So
Be a bigger shock if I did.
El Shu rushes
They wake
at
up
you.
from their dabbing T-pose.
What do
Comes
they
in
look
quick.
like? And what are they? Are they using weapons?
Looks just like that. They're running like this.
It's terrifying.
Karate
No, so this.
It's so dangerous.
Sorry, I guess I just glazed right over that. This is a yellow dragonborn who is rushing you, completely unarmed. You can see that there's like a sash that goes over top of his body, and then he has just like simple plain trousers on, and that's it. Otherwise, he's fairly large in build, but remarkably quick. Seems to have some kind of monastery training, just kind of what you can glean just off the initial movements, Charlie. But does run in and makes 2 unarmed
Would it-
attacks against you.
Be fair to say they're kind of a Jack Black build.
Do I want
You
to
said that
ask?
You said they're kind of thick and can move quick.
Yeah.
It's kind of like
And
a
they
Kung
have
Fu
great
Panda
high kick.
situation. Yeah.
He's got high kicks. Yeah, it's Jack Black.
Sure.
Yeah, it's a Dragonborn Jack Black. What's up? What's wrong with that?
Yeah. D&D, it can be anything you want. Why can't you do that?
Use your goddamn imagination. Jeez.
First roll's a 10. Second roll's a natural 20. Hey! First one of the game, guys. Get excited. Hey, guys.
I mean, I got an
Wrong
natural 20
team.
already.
Wrong team.
So you can see that he comes in and kind of jumps up and comes down with a fist, which misses, which he immediately spins down and goes for a kick along the side, which absolutely connects. And you get hit for 16 points of bludgeoning damage.
Ooh.
It was a crit.
Yeah.
Did you reduce that?
Who?
I'm talking. I'm just making.
Oh, okay.
Can't obviously. Just,
You,
Stone's
you're
endurance.
resistant to attacks, right?
There's.
Yeah, you're resistant to damage.
Yeah, you can see he just kind of stands there. It's like doing the nose thing a lot.
Yeah. Something comes out.
Yeah,
Fucking cokehead.
Snot rockets.
but that does end El Shu's turn. So it's your turn next.
Okay. Well, I wince a bit from the kick because, sturdy kick. Can't feel bad about it. And then I proceed to punch him.
Okay. Go ahead and roll your attack.
So the first unarmed attack, that's a 24.
24 hits.
Okay. And that'll be for max damage, so 9.
Okay, not bad. Not
And
bad.
since that hit, I will definitely use a key point to do Hand of Harm.
Okay.
Ooh. This is Alton style. You opening them up?
So that's another 6 necrotic damage.
6
Hell yeah.
necrotic. Okay, okay.
Sounds like yes.
And he's now
Yeah.
poisoned.
Okay.
Oh shit.
So
We're level
Not bad,
6.
not bad. Yeah.
Poison.
We are level 6.
yes, I'll do my second attack,
Okay.
which is a natural 20.
Oh,
Nice,
he's gonna
getting them
kill
back.
this guy.
I should have bet for 50 platinum on Charlie.
For 4, 8, 11 damage.
Okay.
I'll do just a normal martial arts unarmed strike for my bonus action.
Okay. Go ahead.
Natural 20.
Oh my.
Oh my
jeez.
goodness.
Better
There's
hand
been
arm.
some pent up rage, all right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
9.
People have been saying
Or
fire a
9?
lot around you, and you've been pretty
Oh,
chill about
true.
it.
I really haven't been.
Oh, well, obviously.
Outwardly, maybe. Yeah.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, that's my turn.
You can see like after just the barrage of hits, and now this weird feeling in his tum tums. You see, he's just kind of like, ugh, kind of like sets himself. Though you can see, he does look pretty fucking hurt. Jesus Christ. Well
So
done.
he has disadvantage on all attacks.
No, I know.
Got him
I
like
know,
a
I know.
fish.
With her hands.
Oh,
Yeah.
boy.
Just reach in, Kalima.
Okay.
They didn't specify if I had to keep him alive, right?
No. You sorry, you're right. You would have been given an understanding before you went into the fight that like you bring them down and they'll take care of the rest.
They'll dispose.
I was gonna say they just
No,
they
they
just
healers.
There's an incinerator out back. Yeah. What was with all the pigs on the way in?
That's a natural one.
Oh,
You roll the other die.
He's
Oh,
thinking about
not
those
better.
pigs right now.
yeah.
Fuck, that's a natural 20 and a 4. God damn it. Yeah, you can see he's kind of there's a little sway to what he's got going on. And you see he makes one swing and you dodge out of the way and like it looks like he was expecting that and he comes in to hit you with like an uppercut and then just kind of and like coughs a little bit and then just the hand goes wide. You're able to just kind of push it out of the way easily and yeah, it's your turn.
Okay, well, first attack. What's the inspiration die?
It's a D8.
Alright, that's a 10.
10 misses.
So
If
second attack.
you might as well roll it because if you fail, you get to keep it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, I'll let you roll it on the first one if you want to.
Alright, that's a 7, so 17.
17 just hits.
Oh, okay. That's shocking.
Your boy.
Alright, so
AC 17.
that's 8 damage, and then
Okay.
I'll use a key for Hand of Harm again.
Yep.
Harm with that hand, baby.
For 10 damage. That's necrotic.
Okay.
He's poisoned again. The second attack was a natural 1.
That one, oddly enough, misses.
Yeah.
And you
And
can
then-
see. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
What about your
The
most
third
powerful monk?
strike is at 8, so that misses.
8 also. You see, like, as you get him again with, like, that strike and the Hand of Harm comes through, you see he just, like, kind of doubles over. He's like, whoa. What are you doing?
That strike is just an open hand slap to the face.
Oh.
You see, like, his, like, usual, yellow dragony complexion is getting, like, almost like a purple hue to it. And he's just like, oh, God. He just coughs and there's just, like, phlegm.
Oh.
It's like,
You can concede whenever you're ready.
never. I'll shoot.
I didn't hear no
one. It goes ahead and tries to attack you again. That's a good roll. Ooh, this one will hit. So that's a 23 to hit.
Yeah.
Roll 16 to 17.
That gets through my AC by a lot.
19 and natural 20. So the 19, you fuck.
So many 20s.
I know.
Dodge crit.
Yeah, that's
This
like
is
the
the fight of
sixth
the
one in
20s.
the
You guys
last
save some
hour.
for me. I'm gonna need them.
Yeah, seriously. At least I don't need to roll dice for my attacks.
For 19 points of bludgeoning damage between the two attacks.
All right.
You see, like, he lands a, like, sort of just like a chest kick on you, and then takes a step forward, follows up, and just rings you once across the head, and you can see he's kind of smiling now. Woozy, but he's standing.
Hit him in the lungs.
I take a moment to like shake out the cobwebs in my head.
Yeah.
All wrong. I'll go for just a kidney shot.
Okay. God. He's gonna feel
23.
23 hits. He's gonna feel like shit tomorrow.
For 5 bludgeoning, and then key point for
Yeah.
hand of harm. For 6 necrotic, so 11 total.
You see, as you go in for the kidney and you strike it, you see he just does like the and like just collapses on the ground, just cough, down.
Ooh. He's down? Like he's out.
He's down and out.
Yes!
Yeah.
Yeah.
5 gold.
I look around at the crowd and
Like
pointing
a
out there,
fish.
and it's thumbs up or thumbs down.
Thumbs down.
Thumbs up. Thumbs up.
Like a fish. Like a
We don't know. We don't do that here. No.
Yeah. Are you actually making a move towards his unconscious form?
I'm giving it to the crowd.
The crowd looks confused.
I'm doing thumbs down and screaming like a fish. So there's no from context now.
I got a thumbs up, and please don't. Please no.
And you see, like, the medical staff comes running out, and they're like, "The fight's over. Go away. You've won. Go collect your winnings or earnings or whatever."
Get the coins out of him.
I don't. What are you
Paid for
doing?
this? And
What
I
are you-
walk off.
We just bring chaos.
I just to blow the blood out of my nose.
Nice.
And you can see now that an actual fight has taken place, and there's a varying amount of fluids that were left behind between him and yourself. You do see that very quickly. 2 blue-robed individuals, just like you, wizard, come out, and you can see that they start to like prestidigitation, like almost like squeegee clean the marble, and you can
Elbowing
see.
Silas. Oh my god. Also, that was 2 monks, right?
Huh?
That was 2 monks fighting back. Like those, they were both monks.
They were both monks, yeah.
I just, little anti-endorsement, not one stunning strike, because you know why.
Yeah, it's a garbage skill. Don't use it.
Yeah. I was going to say better monks than Doom.
Because they didn't even try to use
And
it.
they were-
Like, they
and they
didn't even
were-
waste the time.
Well, then they were hitting. Like I think that was the
Oh,
big
yeah,
difference too.
Yeah,
That was a cool strat. I like that.
Yeah.
some natural 20s in there.
It definitely helps.
True,
And
yeah,
then,
there
like,
were crits.
the automatic poison instead of like, oh, maybe he'll hit me.
Yeah.
It's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was sweet.
Doom could learn. Doom could learn.
Yeah.
So
Stop
when I
watching
go
Ninja
out,
Turtles.
I'm like talking to the tent. So when's my next fight?
There's no fight. That was your fight. Well done. Congratulations. You can.
That wasn't the warm up.
Oh, you're being you're being funny. No, that was the fight. This is. You don't understand what's happening, do you? Sorry, what was that?
Insight check. 22.
Okay.
Is he lying to me?
No. No. It's like I'm no disrespect. You're no one. So all the no ones fight each other. So it's kind of a crapshoot sometimes. Sometimes it's easy, sometimes it's hard. But either way, here's your 10 gold. Thank you for participating and getting the crowd excited. Good to see actual blood being spilt. Though out of the nose, that was disgusting.
Well, he did hit me in the head.
You didn't have to keep it in. Don't. It's marble. And that's disgusting. Just go away. It just like moves on.
Such a dainty fight promoter.
No need for violence.
Well, I take my 10 gold and I like try and find everybody that's in the stairs.
Yes.
Still chanting like a fish.
It's like,
As we
there's
see you
new
going.
fighters on the ground now.
Yeah.
You see Sass is somehow still pinching the bridge of his nose through the mask.
But yeah, so a couple more fights go by before they start to call down all the hybrid fighters.
Oh, hey,
All right. Good job, Charlie. Knew you had it.
Easy.
I go to each of them. Grub,
Nope.
got Xander like a fish.
Oh, yeah.
Bardic inspiration. Silas,
Wait, what? Sorry, yes.
you don't fuck this up. Bardic inspiration. Xander, you know.
Fuck this up.
I understand.
Bardic inspiration.
I go to Xander and like, you got this. Don't die.
You don't get this.
I cannot stress enough. You cannot
I
have
can't
this.
stress how much you don't have this.
He's weak.
You used that inspiration to make it believable.
Yes.
Good luck,
All
boys.
right. Well,
If you win, Xander, your brother's poor.
As much as I love that, I gotta think of the rest of the party here. We'll probably need that money.
I go
Listen,
over
don't
to
get me
Grub.
wrong. I'll get 1 or 2 good shots into Grub. I can't resist.
He's been pissing you off the whole trip.
But before Grub leaves, I'm like, if you lose to Xander, you'll kill monsters.
What?
I'll take you monster hunting if you lose to Xander.
Oh, man.
We can go tomorrow. And I go to my seat.
And you all make your way, all you
Oh
fighters
my
make your way
God.
downstairs.
I put an arm around Zelmith. This is
Don't-
going to be very entertaining.
Yes, there's a lot of money on this, so I should have bet on you. You did a fabulous job.
Thank you.
I did here. I give you 10 gold. I assume that's what I made from that.
Yeah.
Well, it's okay. They gave me 10 gold already.
Okay. Don't even think about it. Put it back in my pocket.
And you can see, so for the fighters, as you guys get down there, right away you can see one of the gentlemen down there is like, Wizard and Zendar, I don't know. You're up first.
Yep. Oh. Okay.
Ready?
Woo!
All right, yeah. So you just stand right there, Wizard.
Yeah.
Got him like a fish.
Like a fish. What?
You know, I was gonna ask if this was the kind of fight you wanted, but never mind. And you, Xander, you got moxie, kid. I like it.
You got a whole beard.
Xander, I need you over on the other side, and
Yep.
once the gates open, just walk out, and then start fighting.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
a nice clean fight, boys. Let's go.
Got him like a fish.
The arena's empty.
All right. So as you guys walk out, you can hear cheers go up from the crowd, and you can hear, especially on the from behind you, Grub. You hear a lot of murmurs and whispering.
Okay.
But that's all.
Okay.
Otherwise, at any point, if you two would like to go ahead and roll initiative,
Right, that thing.
we can start the fight between Wizard and Xander.
Mine's a 7. But as the
15.
doors start to open, I'm gonna have a book in my hand. I'm gonna cast message on Grub and say, if you don't beat me, we're going to go to a library all day tomorrow.
Oh
And I'm
my
gonna
God.
start I'm just gonna start reading passages to the book in his ear.
Oh, I got a 15, so I'm going first, and I'm
That's
going first in
psychic
a
damage,
panic.
right?
I'm gonna use all charges of the magic missile one.
Can you now? Granted, I mean, if you read the description, are you allowed to use all the charges at once?
Yes.
Yeah, you can cast a spell using a spell slot. Oh, okay, actually, this is a fair point. I don't technically have spell slots, so I guess maybe I can't use more charges then at once.
No.
I'm gonna allow
I think
it.
for every charge, it's just considered another spell slot.
Yeah, it just gets bumped up.
Yeah, so it's like first one's a first level. If you add another, then it's a second level spell. If you add another charge, it's a third level spell, etc.
Yeah, for some reason, I assume because it's a wand of like a usage, it would replace, but it actually doesn't mention.
You don't use an actual spell slot when you cast.
Oh yeah, no. It's just
Yeah,
like
it's
you're
a-
casting
it's
that
a-
version of the spell, but that's it.
It's a horrible but very accurate. It's a gun.
Yeah, you have a gun,
Yeah,
and you're
but
gonna
I
fire
can't-
all the bullets. No, you can.
Yeah, if I can use all of the bullets, yeah, I'm gonna
Yeah.
use all the bullets.
You can absolutely use all the bullets.
Yeah. He's got my one.
6 charges.
Yeah, all
Yeah.
6 of the remaining charges.
Swicker gets one more dart, so you're gonna have 3, 5. So you have 8 missiles.
Yeah.
But
So
you only roll
8d4
one
plus
die.
8.
What?
You only roll 1d4, and that's the same number for each roll. So if you roll a 4, you do max damage.
Yeah. 3 glowing darts. Each dart hits a creature. One of the darts is 1d4. So it's 3d4 times
Well,
6, right?
it's 8d4 if you're casting all of them at once, because it's akin to
Okay,
using
okay.
it at that level.
Yeah, but each one uses 3.
No. only
No,
the
just
first one
the
does.
first level is 3, and then it's 1
okay.
per after that.
That's totally fine. Okay,
Yeah.
so 8. Yeah, that makes sense.
But the spell's worded that a dart does 1d4, but they all do the same number. So you only roll 1d4, and it's like times however many darts get shot out.
Oh, they all do the same damage.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So you have a
Interesting.
25% chance to do like max damage.
Yeah. So
Okay, so you want
whatever
me to
number
do
you
one
get,
die then?
just roll 1d4 and multiply it by 8.
Oh boy.
This would be so fast.
Okay, it was only a 2.
Okay.
So 16 plus 1.
Because you
Plus
didn't tell the
8.
die that you were doing
Plus
your
8.
fire
Plus
trick.
8.
Plus 8.
Yeah, 1 each
Question.
thing.
Question.
So,
Mhm.
If I cast shield, does it block all the magic missiles or just one?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Completely
I'm gonna
beats
shield.
it.
I'm gonna cast shield, and as he's doing it, I'm gonna flip over my book so it seems like the book just sucked up his magic.
make a sleight of hand check for me.
You do have a bardic inspiration. I'll remind you.
That's a 26.
20.
Oh my
Don't need
Absolutely. Like you time the spell cast just as you flip the book over, and wizard, all you see is these missiles go streaming, which looks incredible to you because you've never cast magic like this
Yeah.
or seen it done before. And then all you see is just this book page. It's just,
Yeah.
and then the missiles are gone, and he's absolutely fine. The book's fine. The book is perfect. It's impervious. It's magic.
And the
It
hat
must
goes
be.
down.
Oh man, the highs and lows Zelmuth has gone through already is too much.
I rolled a 9 on whether or not the wand is destroyed permanently, so not a 1.
Nice.
Good.
Good,
So still have it. Hell yeah.
It would have been very funny.
So fast. You lost it so fast.
And yeah, I guess because it's not an attack, I don't get a second attack, right? Because it's not like a
It's
spell
an action.
attack.
That's an action to use it. Yeah.
Alright,
Your
so
bonus
then,
action.
should I bother with anything? Yeah, you know what? I will use Curse of the Binding. So as a bonus action, you can attempt to bind a large or smaller creature within 30 feet. It must succeed on a strength saving throw DC 13, or speed is reduced to 0.
Okay.
Fair enough.
Make
That's a
the
16.
save.
You son of a gun. I think you did it.
Aaron's not allowed to use anything that has the DC saving throw.
Yeah, I was like reading the Amplify, like, can the Amplify just work? No, it's just for a minute instead. Damn it. Okay.
Xander, you're up.
Is my message still up? I can't remember if it's just
It's
it's
an
one
action
round.
to
Okay.
cast.
It's an action to
Never
cast.
mind.
Yeah.
I will I'll kind of put the book away for a minute, and I'll pull out my rapier, and I'll run towards him and do an attack.
Go get him.
Oh my god, what's happening?
I'm cheering so hard right now.
It's a 16.
I'm like peering from behind the wall.
18 AC.
Okay. I'm gonna like miss Grub, and in his ear I'm gonna just say, "You gotta hit me," and then kind of go back and pull out my book.
Got him like a bear!
All right. That ends your
That's it
go.
for me.
Wizard.
Yeah. I'm going to, you see, like, just like as we get close, the hat lifts up a little bit. You just see the eyes in the shadow of it. And then the whole wizard robe poofs just a little bit.
You just fill it out.
Just a little bit. And then I lunge at you. So let me activate that real quick. Is it? I think it may be a bonus action. Yeah, bonus action to do hybrid transformation.
Mhm.
So I'll go into that, and then I will attack twice. So first one is a 23
You got
to
me.
hit, and the second one is a 24 to hit.
You got me.
And
Bash. Hear other people in the crowd start like joining in on the screaming now.
15 damage from the two attacks.
Okay.
And yeah, I don't think that matters, so I won't do that. No, that's fine. I'll use Fury of the Small as well and add 6 more damage.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, and that's it.
Okay. I'm gonna like jump backwards, like 5 feet, just to make it cool, and I'm gonna cast.
Well, hold on.
Catapult.
Oh, how far
you-
back are you going?
Are you actually moving back 5 feet? Because he gets an attack of opportunity if you are.
Oh yeah, that's right. No,
Yep.
fuck it.
All right.
I'm just gonna pull out some. What are they called again? Ball bearings, and I
Okay.
will cast
Uh-oh.
catapult. So it's a Dex 13 save.
Okay. 17.
Okay. So
Rest of
that's
you here just clear
13
up.
halved.
No, I don't think.
No, it's a catapult doesn't have a half damage. It's a miss.
all or
isn't
nothing,
it?
baby.
Oh, it doesn't. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
that was a
sorry.
Peyton special. I learned that one a long time ago.
Yeah.
It hits
Yeah.
whatever's behind it. So yeah, you hear like a crack in the marble, like a gunshot hitting stone as this ball bearing just
Ricocheting
lodged in
into the
wall.
audience.
Okay. And then
The champagne glass shatters.
and then I'll just kind of whisper to Grub, "Is that all you got?" And then yeah, my turn.
I'm just gonna like try and like tackle him to the ground. Can I do that as like a one of my 2 attacks, like more of a grapple prone thing or
You-
shove action?
So no, because your first action would be to grapple him, and then on your next turn you would be able to try to take him down. But you have to win the first grapple first. It's not a one-turn thing.
If
that
I
you'd be
do
able to-
shove instead, it says like using the attack action, I can shove him. I don't know if shoving makes someone go prone or not. I have no idea what
I
shove
just
action.
sort of
think it
push
only
them 5
pushes
feet.
them.
yeah, I think you just
Yeah.
push them 5 feet. It
Well,
doesn't
it
make
does
them.
say either to knock it prone or push it away, but I don't know.
What says that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Make a strength. It's a contest, so I can't just like push him over.
No,
I don't think we've ever used
That'd be a
any of
little
these. Like,
broken.
it would be right. This is an action that makes a guy not play. It's crazy. Sit down. I'll try that. I've never done like a.
Yeah, if you
shove
want to
action.
push him, sure.
Would it be a
Uh,
saving throw?
So yeah, so you basically both roll athletics
Yeah, athletic.
or acrobatics. Sorry, let me rephrase that.
Athletics.
You athletics, and then Lux, you can use either athletics or acrobatics.
That's a good roll.
Um,
That's a
I
bad
rolled an
roll.
8. I'll let it happen.
It's a
You're gonna let it
nat
happen?
20.
Well, yeah.
I mean, you're not letting it happen. It's
I'm not
happening.
letting it happen.
It's a nat 20. It's very
Yeah.
much you're getting shoved.
Yeah, so you can either push him onto the ground or you can push him 5 feet away.
Yeah, I'll push him onto the ground.
All right.
And then, just like while I'm on him, just like with the claws, they're gonna come up on fire. And I'm gonna go for the second attack at him.
Well, no, you're using your attack action.
But it's 2 attacks.
Oh, true.
per
Okay. Yep.
action.
Yep.
Yeah, you only use one of the
Right.
attacks.
Right.
for it.
Yeah. Yeah. Go ahead.
Sorry, I lost on my sheet how I burned myself.
So just so you know, too, you also get advantage because he is prone.
Okay, so in D&D, it's not an automatic hit. It's just
No.
advantage.
Advantage.
Okay.
And disadvantage if it's a ranged attack.
We
Yeah, makes
surprisingly don't use like prone, shove, all those weird mechanics that much.
It's something you see more with Battle Masters, which none of us have really played.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, I will make an attack. I guess with advantage. Nat 20 on the first one.
Well,
So we'll see what happens.
I-
but, yeah,
I guess
nat
you
20.
can roll a second one.
And so it's doubled on the first die
Yeah.
for the damage.
Well, all the dice are doubled,
Yeah.
Including the fire one.
including the fire dice. Yeah. So if
Okay,
you're rolling a
so
dice for
that'll
fire damage,
be-
that also gets doubled.
10 and then 8. So 18 total.
That's it. I'm done.
Okay.
That was so quick.
Yeah!
Like a fish.
Arms down like a
Scoop back, claws out, go for the gut. No,
I'm just like in behind going, oh my.
Isn't he
I-
your childhood friend?
Right. Well, too late.
I go for the book.
Okay. So as you go and try to start taking his stuff, you see like all the workers here start rushing out and they're saying, "Hey, back up, back away."
He stole my book.
Nope, no, he didn't. He had the book from the beginning. Back away.
Before we even got
Back
in, he
away.
stole my book.
I love the grumbles.
And then just so you know as well, you're immediately Lux, you're brought back up. You have 12 hit points. Or you're healed for 12.
Okay.
And then as you both walk off, you see the promoter comes out and hands you both a bag of 10 gold each. And kind of looks over towards Xander and says, that trick with the book, that was good. If you ever want to come back and fight again, we could probably, if you can do that kind of magic, we can get you in some better fights.
Yeah, I'm more like a one and done type of fella.
Fair enough. Well, if you ever want to
Yeah.
come back, you just let us know.
Yeah, no, I appreciate that.
Yeah. Yeah, you
I'm gonna-
both can go now.
I'm gonna
does
go
it-
to.
Doesn't even look at you, wizard.
Yeah, I definitely thought because I won, I was gonna get like a thing like that, like an offer. No?
Oh, well, you don't hit the books hard enough, and I'm just gonna walk out.
I'm gonna go for the book.
You want to try to steal it?
Yeah.
Hey, make a sleight of hand.
22.
What do I roll?
It's against your passive perception generally. So
Oh, that's fine. That's 17.
yeah. Wizard, you now have your very own spell book. Apparently.
Interesting. Interesting. Okay. I'm just gonna tuck it into my robes for now.
Yeah. Okay. No problem. After that match concludes, so for anybody who made bets on that fight, obviously you'll make your money if you bet on Grub. Anybody who, I don't think anybody was stupid enough to bet on Lux, right? Yeah, no, you guys are good. No offense.
Nope, none taken.
None taken.
Then the promoter comes over to you, Silas, and says, "All right, just need to get you around on the other side. Your opponent's gonna come out these doors, and best of luck to you. You'll sure you'll do fine."
Just nod silently.
Okay.
Walk off.
All right. And the rest of you who are up in the stands, you kind of notice a shift in the crowd. People seem to get a little bit quieter, and almost like a tense feeling kind of ripples through the Coliseum. And you see the gates open on both sides. And Silas, as you walk out, you notice that there's no opponent walking out to meet you.
Mm-hmm.
My God, he has to fight himself.
Sort of like push and flourish the cloak.
The only man
Walk
who
out.
never beat him.
They're both undefeated.
Can I just go around the crowd just to see if I hear anybody talking about who he's fighting?
Sure. Go ahead and make a perception check for me.
18.
18. You don't notice any specific talking. The parts of the conversation that you do sort of catch are very like, I didn't think he'd be fighting. It's been so long.
Okay.
And Silas, as you're as you're looking out and sort of waiting for your opponent to arrive, you hear an odd scraping, which concerns you slightly. It's the sound of stone on stone.
Yes, it is.
This grinding, this like... And you start to hear footsteps. And then coming out of the gate from in front of you, you hear... Back again, boy. As you see your father emerge
Oh,
from the
shit.
other side.
There goes my 50 platinum.
There
About
goes that
the
lunch I am glad I didn't have.
The rest of you hear this scraping noise as well. Zelmith, you would recognize him by face, and probably you as well, Lux. And you hear this scraping noise, and it's the sound of what looks to be a great sword, but it's not made of metal, and it's not particularly sharp on any edge either. This great sword is made of stone, and you notice, Silas, something that wasn't necessarily there the last time you saw one of his weapons was coming off the greatsword at the end. It kind of curls up into like a large, like a miniature boulder on the end. It seems as though maybe he realized that adding a bit more weight to the end would give it a little more oomph when swinging it around.
So, having seen that, I'll pull the mask. I won't be needing this. You look well, father. Hey, toss the mask up like into the stands, up to where the
Eldritch
lunch is.
Blast.
Pull!
I'm gonna cast Mage Hand because I need that. I'm gonna go grab that.
You can see, like,
Vicious
he-
mockery, the owl mask.
He watches the mask go, and as he's staring at the mask, he goes, "You joined in with those lot, did you? Can't say I'm surprised."
As always, father, your opinion means very little.
What business do you have with the Parliament?
Do you mean of the owls? Oh, this That's unrelated.
I'm sure.
I'm not here to talk, Father. I'm here to fight and to win.
Well, let's see who wins then. You got lucky last time.
Hmm. I've grown since then.
Let's see.
Got him like a fish! Like a fish!
All right, I guess I'll roll that initiative.
Let's go ahead and roll
I'm
some
gonna-
initiative.
Let's
I
start
wanna
off with
cast
a
the
nat
good
one.
old
Annette.
Prezi, just to get the whole crowd going. Got him like a fish! We're just echoing in here.
So that'll be a 10 on my initiative.
10 on
Good
your
start,
initiative.
good
Start playing
start.
quick music. Ding dong, ding dong.
Standing on the bench, almost at your face height.
What does his father look like?
So you see a fairly large human come out. Not as large as the person you came out with, like the dual wielding hammers, but you can see he's a large, toned individual, but he's very much made up like a soldier is. Has like very short kept hair, clean shaven face. Though you can see and you can kind of just tell by the look of him that he has seen battle. He's obviously been in conflicts. You can see he has some scars, though not very many. You can see that he has a almost like a soldier's uniform on right now. It's very like well pressed, well kept, somewhat for appearances, but you can tell that he moves comfortably in it. This isn't like it's not restrictive in any way. He's used to this. This is sort of his element. This is where he's comfortable. But I would say he's probably upwards of, I think, probably 50, 60 years old at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, pushing 60.
Yeah.
Like salt and pepper, but a very well kept and well toned man for his age.
I look around at the people saying, "Who's the silver fox?"
Seems like they know each other. I don't know.
I know it's Silas's father, right?
Yeah, that's
Yes.
his father.
That's his father.
No,
Good old
don't
pops.
lie. They don't look anything alike.
Yes, he's much more attractive than Silas. I agree.
That's so mean. I love it. Okay.
So, I think Silas will get there. He, according to his bloodline, the men in his family age like a fine wine. So
What'd you roll for your initiative, Silas?
10. Good
10.
start.
All right.
very down the middle.
I like how I'm going to be split. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
You get him like a fish.
So he looks you in the eyes, and he is first to act, and he says, "Show me what you've learned." And he runs in at you,
Hope you haven't
stopping
slowed down.
about
Oh shit.
here. And he rushes to about there, and with the reach of his weapon, takes a swing at you. Well, it takes two swings actually.
Yep.
The first is a 23 to hit. Second is a 21 to hit.
I am going to shield the second.
Okay. No problem.
Charlie's just preparing her first aid kit.
Yeah.
Yep,
Zelmuth is trying to figure out how to get out of this bet because I did not know he was fighting his father. Did it say
Yeah.
he was fighting his dad? I can't remember if it said he was
Oh, it
fighting
did
his
not.
dad.
Well, when Pitt said the name Diorite, I was like, "That's granite. I know what's happening here."
Sorry, Piss. One quick question.
Sure.
Does the paper that you gave to everybody for the bet, it's just a piece of paper, like it's just parchment,
Yeah.
or okay? I'm gonna borrow Xander's piece of paper, but you continue.
You mean
Your own?
Zelmus?
You're Xander.
I'm sorry, Selma's bet.
This is worth a lot of money.
Xander, can I borrow this? Why, yes, Lex, you can.
Oh God, the changes. But yeah, so he swings and he catches you with the first attack for 16 points of bludgeoning damage.
You really need a higher constitution, dude.
Yeah, which
Not the
obviously
Constitution, it's the rolls.
kind of hits and twists you. And as he comes back around with this, like overhead swinging, comes through to you, you're able to get the shield up in time and deflect it. And he just kind of looks and goes, "That's it." And that
You're faster than you look, old man.
Yeah, that's going to be all that he's going to do for this turn. And he just kind of steps, and you see he just kind of gives you the "let's go." And it's your turn. What would you like to do?
You face someone who has learned a lot and seen a lot in the last 7 years. I'm not the same as I was, and I cast Mind Sliver at him.
Okay.
So that's a int 12 save. It's not great, but
He rolled a 6.
okay. He'll take 2d6 psychic damage.
Okay.
For a total of 9.
Yep.
And then he's going to subtract a negative d4 from any willpower checks. And I go, you can't beat me. I'm going to just cause fear. So using my action surge, causing fear on him. So that's a wisdom 12 minus d4 or whatever he rolls.
Okay. So minus D4, you said. You said it's wisdom, right?
Yep.
You got a 15.
That's with the minus 4?
Yes.
Or the minus d4?
Minus D4. It was minus 2.
Well, that's bad. Cool. I've spent my wad.
Use your bardic inspiration somehow. Quick.
Yeah, right. Unfortunately, that all relies on me rolling and not him rolling. Can I step back in any capacity?
You could, but it would provoke an
It would
attack.
be, right? Okay. Yep. That's okay. I've got the weapons out, and I'm trying to read him, basically, is the idea. And that'll be me.
And you're trying to read and decipher, what he's doing, what he's thinking. You do notice that, like, generally speaking, you're pretty successful when it comes to frightening others. He seems to almost like constantly be on the ready for something like that. Like,
oh yeah, sorry, Pitts. I still have a bonus action, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna use my second wind right now.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, just get it back up.
Yeah. Just real quick. I don't want
to die. So yeah, okay. Anyway, please continue.
Okay. Yeah. It seems like, and you've obviously haven't seen him in some time. Fear is not an emotion that he recognizes. And he seems to be more resilient than you've met with other people when it comes to fear and being frightened. There's not much that seems to scare your father.
Hey, it was worth a try, right?
Yep. I undersold it last time. Sorry, he comes in and he makes 3 more attacks against you.
Hey, can we not? Okay, yeah.
That's a couple, huh?
That's a natural 20. Are any of these at disadvantage? I don't remember what Mind Sliver did. Or
no, Mind Sliver doesn't matter anymore. Yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
Second one's bad.
Can it
Second one's
matter?
only like an 11. That's good.
Okay.
Third one is a 24.
24, eh? Minus 5. Yeah, shield won't matter on either of the two that hit. Cool. Crush me. Let's see what happens.
Let's do it.
This is going to be bad.
Staring.
You didn't want to win every bet, right?
Of course, I don't. That's a stupid question.
So you see the first one, like he comes over with the swing, and like you try to back up because you can tell like he's going for your head, and this is a very serious piece of hardware that he's working with, and it catches you and it kind of dazes you and puts you off balance, The second one you're able to kind of get away from, but the third attack that he comes through catches you hard in the side. In total, you take 36 points of bludgeoning damage.
I am at 0 HP.
Get up right away. I'm going towards the ring wall.
I grab Grub.
Yeah, he's trying to like hold him back.
That was
I'm gonna Wolverine
literally
jump into
just
the ring.
enough to put me at 0.
Oh, was it really?
Yeah.
Sorry, buddy.
Yeah, that's the way it goes.
I jump off the thing.
I
You guys
cabbage
look at
it!
So,
We're definitely trying to grapple.
yeah, you guys. So you can both, the two of you trying to stop him. You can either both roll your own athletics check, or one of you can give the other advantage if you're helping.
I'll give you advantage because
Figured.
yeah, physical stuff isn't my
Natural
thing, so.
20, so 22.
I
Okay.
guess what do I do? Athletics?
You
Or
can
just
do
be
athletics or
the-
acrobatics technically, but unless you roll a natural
Oh,
20.
yeah, I could do. Yeah. We got 22 total. Is that what it
Yeah.
was?
But it was also a crit. So
Yeah, 14. I'm like in midair, just like growling, like
Immediately grab his body and just
Yeah.
pull him back.
I think I just mentioned it to like Charlie Grub.
He's got him.
um,
It's okay. He's not allowed to kill him.
yeah, and you guys like there's just like a roar of the crowd, and you can hear everybody just chanting the word stone, stone,
And
stone.
I assume that my
stone.
body is just like launched.
Oh.
Yeah, like he hits you hard enough that like you kind of like you don't know this.
Fucking
Everybody else,
leg
you see
ball.
like
Yeah.
you just see him like hit and just kind of like roll skid
Mm.
from the side, and then you guys don't hear what he says, but he kind of points at like the people who are coming to run out to like revive him, points at him, and then just says something and walks away. And you can see that the people who are like the healers and stuff, they grab him and they start to like bring him out the other door, like the door they'd originally come in from, start to like drag him out. And
Let me go. Let me
Yeah,
go.
like,
I'm
go
gonna
to
get
go.
him.
Nope, you're not allowed to fight his father.
Just put a mark on him. I'll just put a mark on him. We can find him.
No peeing on people.
Not like that. Like this. And then flame blade. I can lock
take
him
your
down.
damage.
Oh yeah.
So, 1 second.
2 damage.
Okay.
Do we know where
I'm
the
not
room that
freaked
they're
out by the
taking him
fire.
Um.
Do we know the
What was
room they're
that?
taking him to?
You just saw him pull him out like the gate that he had come in. Like it's been like this for basically everybody that like has been getting revived.
Yeah.
Zelmith like goes down to meet where they would have his
Yeah.
body. I guess we're calling it right now.
I'm just like pulling you, preventing me, but like we're going.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we can go see. We can go see Silas.
You go to Silas. I'll go to Daddy.
Nope. I have not let go of him.
You gotta let me go.
I
Hold
know
Charlie's
he's hot,
hand.
but not now, girl.
No.
Yeah, so you guys go run downstairs to sort of meet up with a dazed and delirious Silas. But as you guys get down there, Silas isn't down there.
Like they don't bring him out of the ring.
Like by the time you guys get down there and like make your way down the stairs to go find him, you don't see him down there.
I'm tracking.
Is there anyone around?
Yeah.
Yeah, like there's like other fighters that are waiting to participate. You can see like some like obvious spellcasters that are kind of waiting for their turn. You can see some of like the medical staff that are there for the fights are there as
I
well.
go to the closest person.
Yeah.
There. It's like,
Yes.
where did they take him?
Sorry, take who?
The man who just got his ass whooped.
Oh, the summer ward boy.
Mhm.
Oh, his
Yeah.
his father asked him to be delivered home.
Where are they?
They left out the exit back this way.
All right, I run to the exit.
Yep.
Yes.
Full run.
Okay. As you guys sort of run out, you can see. Well, actually, so you guys run to the door itself, and it's not locked or anything. Like people, obviously, like fighters and stuff will use this, especially like the more well-known ones. As you guys run outside, everybody make a perception check for me.
21.
12.
I'm not gonna make a perception check, but I'm gonna use my last bark inspiration on Charlie.
Okay.
That's a natural 20, so 27 total.
Well, you have a bardic inspiration, Charlie.
13.
That was really funny.
Wait, you went from a 12 to a 13?
Yeah, he rolled
Yeah,
a
I
one
rolled
on
a
the inspiration die. Yeah.
I didn't feel very inspired this time.
No, no.
Doesn't succeed though. Because if it doesn't, it gets to keep it.
I mean, technically, he wouldn't have. I would say this is a failure. Yeah, that didn't do anything for it. So yeah, as you guys kind of run out and kind of look around, you don't see anybody in the immediate vicinity, but you do see down the way that there is, and you absolutely clock this, Lux, especially because you know, you just know a lot about the families from Core, and Grub, you kind of get an inkling as well, but there is a carriage going away that you would recognize to most likely belong to the Summer Ward family, that is currently riding off, vaguely in the direction of where the Summer Ward Manor would be.
I'm going to
Gotta
tap Zelmith and point. Is there like alleys or something that we could take to try to block their path if we can run there in fast enough?
There's certainly ways that you could try to cut through like different areas if you're trying to cut the way off. There's a few different options that, well, actually make a history check for me, Lux.
I would like to point out that we're attempting to.
That's a 9.
You think that there's probably a couple that you know of that have a chance of cutting him off.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna Ferris Bueller this bitch.
Okay.
Over.
Well,
As we're running,
yeah.
Zelmith will say, I do want to point out that we are chasing one of the most powerful people in the city because he took his son home.
No, he stole our most powerful people.
I just really want. That's what the gods are going to hear when they try and arrest us. Just wanted to remind you all. Proceed. Here we go.
And as you guys, as Lux so eloquently said, try to Ferris Bueller this shit, and chase into the night after your good friend Silas, who took a whack on the head. That's where we're gonna go ahead and end it for tonight.
Okay.
Fuck!
If I hadn't crit, you would have at least gotten another round out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, I really need to cause him fear. I know this is not going to work. I need to try this. I was like, yeah, I didn't expect it to work.
Well,
He's not immune to it, but
No,
he's
I
more
didn't expect
resilient towards it.
that's entirely it. He's a wizened old soldier. Yeah, but I had to try.
Oh yeah, you got to try. That's the point.
Zelmith escapades left him even after all the betting, which I suppose could be worse.
Just so it's out there, while we were in the stands and everything, I healed myself.
Yeah, okay, that's totally fair.
I mean,
I would expect that.
Before I took, a mountain to the side of the head, I did manage to win back an extra 100 gold. So I made 200 gold.
There you go.
I'm not mad about that.
You never collected.
We're his estate.
That makes sense.
I will say that you know that like you can still go back. Like the ticket you have,
Yeah, I've got the
is
IOU,
redeemable,
right? Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So yeah, it's not like well you're fucked. It's like
Although I
casino
can
chips. You can
imagine
go back.
Dad like searching my pocket, and be like, "Oh, he doesn't need that."
Just lights it on fire.
Oh,
Uh,
like the book might be.
can't be burning books, man.
Honestly, I can't wait till you open it. It's gonna be.
Yeah. Have we seen this book before?
No.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, it's Yahweh.
With all that being said, though, just want to say thanks everybody for coming out. As always, we appreciate it. Like we said before, we're the casual ones. We stream on Tuesdays and Thursdays. And if you're interested in one of the many different things that we have coming up, our extra life streams, our in-person stuff that we're going to be visiting and the different conventions and all that sort of thing, make sure you join us on our Discord channel. That's where you can probably get the most up-to-date information and get to chat and bum around with a bunch of us. Other than that, we have our social media accounts as well. You can find us on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. Just search for Casual Ones, you'll find us. Other than that, thank you very much for coming out. Have yourselves a fantastic evening. We hope to see you again soon.
See you Tuesday.
later.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
I'm gonna